What's up, guys? Steve here with Scotch and Things. Hey, this isn't really an unboxing. This is, well, it's kind of an unboxing, but it's more like a show and tell of a Medford On Belay. I'm selling this knife for my brother. Actually, it just sold. It's off to the post office right now. So I thought I would just kind of give you guys a quick look at one. And honestly, I have never had much experience with it. He got it, and I hadn't seen it. And I brought it home to sell for him, and you know, it's actually kind of cool. It's huge. It's a big knife. And it's really smooth. I mean, you can finger flick it. It's got the hole here to bring it out with your thumb. And it's kind of like the infraction where there's a little, I mean, there's kind of a, but I can't get, maybe I can. Yeah, you can even kind of finger flick it. I mean, it's not much of a flipper at all, but it does work. So, I mean, 3 types of deployment, if that matters to you. I might, you know, just from playing with it over the weekend, I like this knife so much, I probably would have picked it up from him. Except that I've got a lot of stuff right now, and I'm moving some stuff just to make room for some new stuff coming in. You know how it is. I mean, I've acquired a lot of knives, and they're not all getting used, so you kind of go through your collection, and you're like, all right, let's move this or that. So if I wasn't making room for some stuff, I probably would have picked this up from him. It's super comfortable, ergonomic. My only wish right here, see that they've got this tiny little choil? I wish he would have made that bigger so you can get a finger in there. That would have made this knife, because then you'd have been able to really choke up on it really nice. That would have made this a really awesome knife. And for some reason, Medford does it on some stuff, and then they don't on others, which is kind of weird. You know, like the infraction has a really nice finger choil, and other knives do. So on a bigger knife like this, I think it would have made sense so you could really choke up on it. But like I said, I'll probably maybe look at getting one of these in the future. This is a real nice looking one, blacked out. That's the first time I think I've really got that to flip out like that. So yeah, I mean, just a good looking knife. Way bigger in person than I thought it was going to be. It's one of his bigger knives. I mean, that's a big boy. It's long. None of my stuff is in here right now, otherwise I do some size comparisons. Oh, I got here we go. I mean, there's a large Sebenza. So, I mean, it's just a little bit longer, really, but it's quite a bit like most Medford stuff. It's quite a bit thicker, but it fills out the hand really nice, and it's comfortable. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's a good looking knife. Just a really nice looking knife, guys. This one's in S35. Yeah, nice pocket clip on there. I didn't put it in my pocket or anything because, you know, it's going to someone else, and I could have just didn't think of it. But I mean, nice looking clip. So yeah, I can't tell you how it carries. I can't tell you how it, you know, it's sharp. I cut some paper with it just to test the edge out. It's sharp. He didn't really use it much. The end's kind of got a ding on it, but so I sold that for him. So I thought I would just kind of make a video and show it to you guys before I got rid of it, because it was one I haven't had any experience with. And you know, it's a nice knife. I like it a lot. It's always funny how Medford's lock faces stick out here. I'm always, you know, I love Medford's, but I'm worried sometimes that you're gonna, if you drop that on the ground or something and ding that up, you'd maybe create some lockup issues. But I mean, I've never had any issues, so I guess Ugh. I guess it doesn't matter, but nice looking blade. Really nice looking knife. I like that all blacked out version in this. On some of Medford's knives, I like the black blade. On some of Medford's knives, I like the you know, the non-coated blade, so you can see the grind lines. And I love that you can see the grind lines. And I just watched something the other day, and as Medford is growing and getting bigger, some of his knives, most of his knives, I think they're going to go away from hand ground blades. They're going to go to full production type knives. So they're machined. So he said they'll get a better consistency, better grind. But I don't know. It's just kind of a nice touch to have that hand ground. You know, it's nice knowing that someone, you know, a person ground that. And it would only be some of the higher end or one-off stuff that gets hand ground going in the future. I know he's got the machines there, and they're just kind of starting that process. So I'm interested to see how that looks and how that changes the look of his blades. You won't see that, you know, you won't see that anymore. So I don't know if that's going to make older Medfords worth more. You guys let me know. Is that a big thing to you? I think on a knife that costs around this price range, it's nice knowing that it's got a hand ground blade to me. It puts some of that value there, knowing that an actual person was working on it. So I don't know. Let me know. Is that crazy? What do you think? Does it matter to you? But yeah, there is the Medford On Belay. It is out. I'm going to package it up right now and head to the post office. But yeah, cool knife, guys. Very cool knife. Like I said, you can get it open. Ugh. Get your hand positioning right. You can get it out, you know, multiple different ways. It's a big chunky knife, but you know, it's a Medford, man, and I love Medfords, so I love most Medfords, I should say. Some designs, you know, that just aren't for me, and that's why I don't know. Now that like seeing this, I didn't think I'd like it, but once I got it in hand, it's really, really comfortable, guys. The one big plus for me would be if he had a bigger choil. So if I ever pick up one of these from the future from him, I think I would send that off and have that finger choil extended so you can really, because you're back here, you know, you can choke up pretty good, but man, if you could get up here, you can get a really good purchase on that knife then. But there you go, guys. Medford On Belay. Just kind of a quick look. Like I said, I don't have much experience with it other than just kind of playing around with it for a couple days. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later. Bye.